Good afternoon, YouTubers. I know that I am being a bit unorthodox and I am going to do things outside of the scope of what I normally do. So today is Marriage and Relationship Monday, but I'm not going to do that. Because of some pictures that I've posted recently online, I have been getting a lot of questions, a lot of negative comments, a lot of positive comments, and a lot of hateration, but it's fine. What I will say to everyone that's being negative towards me, you are not affecting me. I'm still smiling this morning. I am still on my weight loss journey, and there is no one or nothing that can make me feel ashamed for trying to gain control of my life and my health. What have you done lately? On top of that, and this is not me being sassy or nothing, thinking I'm this or that, people are going to say what they're going to say, but I will say that I am a queen. I am born royalty in the eyes of my Heavenly Father. Therefore, I will never come off of the throne. I have promised myself never to come off of the throne and address the village idiots. You are the clown of the town, and that's what you're supposed to do. Doing just what you're doing. So you keep doing you, I'll keep doing me, and we'll leave it at that. So I won't address the negative emails and inbox messages and comments. I will not. Let's move on. So since a lot of people have been asking questions and want help and so on and so forth, I'm going to mention a few things today, but I'll get more in depth on Wednesday, which is my normal wellness and weight loss day. When I first started my journey, I was 353.8 pounds. And this is just as high as I know because I would never get on a scale. I hated it. As of today, I am 257.2 pounds, if I'm not mistaken. That was this morning. And it has been about 6 months or so. I will say this, when I first started my journey in July is the picture that I posted. Actually, maybe a little bit before that. It might have been May, but I didn't start actually eating healthier until July. But I decided to stop drinking soda, okay? My husband works for a company where I can get all the soda that I can stand. But it was a very hard thing for me to do, but I decided first I'll stop drinking soda. So for the first couple of months, the first month, all I changed was no more soda. I didn't really drink many juices and I drank lots more water than before. I didn't change how I ate, I didn't exercise, I didn't do anything. And with that alone, I lost 15 pounds. Soda has a lot of sugar and all that, as you may know, and it's so delicious and yummy, but it's bad for us. So that's what I did first. Another thing, people notice that I'm getting lighter. Most of the time when you lose weight, you get darker. But I'm getting lighter because I drink so much water. I posted a video the other day. I drank like 24 or 25 bottles of water in 5 days. Plus, I have a gallon of water that I drink, in my cup and all of that. So I drink lots and lots of water, and I eat more clean, which explains why my skin is lightening up and it's smooth. I don't wear makeup or anything, and I'm constantly flushing out the toxins in my body, which is another reason I don't really have cravings. On the subject of cravings, if you are on a weight loss journey and you have a craving for something, it may be that you need to cleanse and that's why you're craving something. It may be because you indulge in too many simple carbs, and I will explain all this another time. Or it may be some kind of imbalance. I have some information that I'll share on another time. But anyway, if you're having the cravings, let's just say you want a Snicker bar. It's okay. Have the Snicker bar. But where everybody goes wrong is you get a king size Snicker bar, then you eat the entire thing in one sitting, and then you decide to yourself, well, I've already done that, so I might as well get some Snickers ice cream for dinner, and then you just go too far. If you're having a craving and it's that bad, my suggestion is have it. But the thing is, if you buy yourself a Snicker bar, why not buy the little mini ones and eat a couple of them and then share them with other people to make sure that you don't finish it? Or do like I do. I got tired of wasting money. So let me tell you my guilty pleasure. I don't really like sweets, so that's not a problem. Soda used to be my thing, but I tried to drink soda after I stopped and it burned my throat like battery acid. So I stopped doing that. My only guilty pleasure is salt and vinegar chips. I usually crave them when I'm on my cycle because I really like salt around that time. But what I ended up having to do was I got myself the chips. I ate about 5 or 6 of them. And because I don't like crunched up chips, I would bust the bag so that all the chips would break after I had my little fix. And I know I won't eat them, and I throw them in the trash. Well, I got tired of wasting money, number one, and I realized the 5 chips and the calories that come along with it really weren't worth it. So that helped me wean myself off of that particular thing. But if you are having a craving bad enough and it's one day, just try it. Just have it. Have a spoonful of it or have a few chips or whatever. Then destroy whatever the item is so that you don't indulge in it too far. And you too will get tired of wasting money. Another thing is calorie count is very, very important. When you start counting calories, tracking them, using a food journal, one, you will feel embarrassed when you have to write down certain calories. And two, when you compare calories, the commercial where they talk about swap opportunities. When you compare calories and you say to yourself, okay, this little bag of chips has about 10 chips in it and it's 350 calories. And then you think about the fact that you could have a chicken breast, some broccoli, a side salad, and some juice for the same amount of calories. I'm not saying that that's the same amount of calories. I'm giving a broad example of how you could have 10 chips versus a full healthy meal. That's all I'm saying. Some of the people that I've been coaching they always write me like, Brandy, eating clean doesn't have to be boring. I'm so glad that you sent me the recipes. I'm so glad that you mentioned this, mentioned that. And it doesn't have to be boring. You're going to have to make it, like where you're not suffering, because that's one of the reasons why we don't switch over to a healthy lifestyle, is because your mind tells your body that we're on punishment and that we're suffering. Therefore, you have cravings and then you get off of whatever you're doing. So my advice is this: when you first start your journey, cut out things slowly for like your first month. You can cut back on soda or chips or sweets or breads, whatever your vice is. Start cutting back on it that first month. Don't go cold turkey. Like, I'm going to stop drinking drinks. I'm going to stop eating chips. I'm going to stop doing this, because you won't stick to that. That's ridiculousness. So first thing first, slowly wean yourself off of things. The next thing, make sure you drink lots and lots of water. That 8 glasses of water per day thing, that is not accurate. You're supposed to drink, I think, half your body weight in water, if I'm not mistaken. Something like that. I'll put the facts on Wednesday. So anyway, drink more water, eat clean, eat about 5 times a day as opposed to big meals. Most people that are overweight have the same problem I have. I hate breakfast. I really hate to eat early in the morning. So that's why you gain weight. Or me, I used to not eat at all. I used to go all day long, be all busy, and then say, dang, I forgot to eat. And I stop and grab something quick, and then it's fattening and it's fast food and it's saturated fat, and then I go to sleep and then I gain weight. Because what happens when you don't feed yourself and when you don't eat properly, your body goes into starvation mode, and it's like, this person is crazy and I don't know if they'll eat again. So instead of using the food for fuel, I'll store it as fat just in case she never eats again, then we won't die. So your body's actually just going off the signals that you send it. So to counteract that process, eat frequently so that your body's like, oh great, she's eating, so I can burn this off because I know she'll eat again in a couple hours. So you have a big breakfast. Of course, watch your calories. Then you can have a snack a couple of hours later. Then you can have a lunch that's a nice size. Then you can have another snack. Then for dinner, that should be the lightest meal, and it should be before 7 o'clock, in my opinion. I'm not a professional. I'm just telling you what works for me. I also don't eat white things. I don't drink milk. What else? I don't eat anything that has flour in it. I don't eat pasta. I don't eat rice. I stay away from potatoes. I know it sounds boring, but hey, I'm just telling you what I've been doing. What else when you're first starting? Oh, one thing to remember. The heavier you are, the more calories that you burn. Therefore, as you start to lose weight, you will start to burn less calories, which is why once you've gotten on a roll of losing weight, you usually plateau, because one, your body's trying to even itself out, and two, you don't weigh as much, so you don't burn as much. What I do to counteract that is I have a weight vest. The weight vest is adjustable. You can go from, I think, 1 pound to 40 pounds. And you can take the little weights out of the inside. Well, as I lose, I add. So if I lost 5 pounds, then I'll wear my 5-pound wrist weights when I work out or when I'm moving around. If I lost 10 pounds or 15 pounds, then I leave the wrist weights and I add ankle weights. After that, you can add the weight vest. You can put canned goods in a backpack and walk on a treadmill. Whatever you have to do to maximize your calories that you burn to counteract the calories that you eat, you will automatically show result. 1 pound is equal to 3,500 calories. You have to burn over that to lose a pound. So I will get into the schematics of all of that another time, but I'm just saying that everybody is looking at the weight loss as if it's like bippity boppity boop. It looks so easy. It looks so this, looks so that. No, it's really not. It's really hard. And when you live with people like my husband, he don't eat no healthier. You know, he does if I cook it, but like he still eat chips, still drink drinks. And that's when you have to practice willpower. You have to say to yourself, whatever your goals are, is it more important than, you know, having a little snack or whatever? And on top of that, you should, there's some other things you should do. I do like a weight jar. You can do like set some goals, buy some clothing that you can't fit and hang it around where you can see it. You don't want to waste your money. You want to be able to fit it eventually. You should do some things like reward yourself, like your first 20 pounds. Don't reward yourself with food. I don't like when people lose weight and they're like, well, I did good this week, I should go out to eat to a buffet. That's just silly. But reward yourself with like things or stuff that you like. Like if you like going to the movies, reward yourself with, you know, a movie or a play. Or like me, when I finally hit my 100 pounds, I wanted to dye my hair. That was what I was going to do for myself, because I don't wear, like me having colorful braids, that's way different. Like I don't do stuff like that. I'm normally all black girl. So when I hit my goal, I want to buy myself a pair of Louboutins and a sexy black dress. Okay, that is my goal when I hit my final goal. And I know it sounds petty, but hey, I don't own any and I never would spend that kind of money on nothing, but I feel like that's a good reward for losing almost 200 pounds. So just reward yourself with things or put money up so that you can go shopping when you lose your weight. Take lots and lots of pictures so that you can see the results, because I post so many before and after pictures because that's the only way that I can stay motivated. It's not really even for you guys. Sometimes it's just for me, because when I look at myself in the mirror, I see myself every day. I look the exact same to me. But then when I compare it to a picture I took a month ago, I'm like, whoa, okay, I do look different. So you should try that as well. I mean, I'm hoping this is helpful. I'm just recording this video so that people can understand, like, there's a method to the madness, and I'm willing to help whoever, but I need y'all to be patient with me because my inbox and email are blowing up and I'm trying to respond to everybody. I'm thinking about doing a conference call though, where you guys can listen to me say this stuff. You can take notes, or I'll either email you the document for the conference call. I'll pray with everybody, maybe on Mondays. What do you guys think? So give me some feedback. Give me some feedback. Email me, Monet, no, not that one. KnowMoSecrets@gmail.com, or you can call me or text me, write me on Facebook, something, and let me know what questions specifically that you have, what topics you would like to hear me talk about, not just about weight. I have a large, oh, it's a lot in this brain. So ask me some stuff so I can get it out. I'm also going to start my new series, Fat Girl Problems. And that's funny to me because every time I go through something on a regular basis and I discover a new fat girl problem, it's hilarious. Because I'm like, I wonder if my only fat girl had this problem. Like, what sparked it was the fact that I was thinking to myself, if a bad guy started chasing me for my life, I'm too fat to run away. Like, I couldn't even fight for myself. I couldn't even run away. And that's funny to me because I'm like, I really got to change my life because I got to be able to run. Like, if somebody's chasing me, like nowadays it's crazy. So the fact that I haven't ran literally in like 10 years, that's ridiculous. So that was one of my fat girl problems. And it's cool because Sunday, which was yesterday, me and my husband did something we've never done before. We played. We went to go take my mom's trash out for her, and we jogged and, you know, raced to the garbage can, and we raced back, and we was pushing each other, and I was actually running in public. Oh my God. It was mind blowing. It was so fun. And I'm like one more step closer to running away from a murderer. This is so amazing. Anyway, so that's my rambling. So if you guys have things you want to talk about on fat girl problems, I would love to hear what you have to say. I've already started receiving emails. So if you got a fat girl issue that you think is only you can write me and ask me advice, or you can give me a topic. I'll talk about sex, intimacy, our issues with clothing, the fat girls that's trying to lose weight, like our image issues, confidence, stereotypes. It'll be so much. So I need feedback. Let me know how I can help everybody. I know this video was long, but y'all asked for it. Have a good day.